Well, here's an old rhubarb. What's that mean anyway? Is that story? It's maybe a joke that's been told a few times too often. I think my dad had a few old rhubarbs. Here's an old rhubarb. Oh, I can hardly lift it. Look at that. That is a lovely rhubarb. This is the time of year to dig up your rhubarb and separate them if you choose to. You might do that if it's getting too big, too unruly, it's not as productive as it used to be. They love the sunshine, by the way, and a little bit of room, more than a little bit. They like a nice open soil, and I always put about an inch of finished compost over the root structure of my established rhubarb to get roots that look like this. I've dug this up to divide it into divisions that look a bit like this, to spread it around the garden so that I have more rhubarb, or I can give it away if I like. And people enjoy rhubarb because it's probably the easiest food crop of all in the universe to grow, except maybe Jerusalem artichoke if you really want that. And then once you have that, you can never get rid of it. That's not true for rhubarb. You could dig it up and take it with you when you move to your next home if you like. Just make sure that when you divide it, you make sure there's some growth on it, or some eyes if you live up north or on the prairies and yours hasn't quite grown the way mine has in my Zone 5 garden. Then divide it with what? Well, you can divide it with a kitchen knife or a special sod cutting knife like this one here. I know Home Hardware carries a good one. And you'll end up with some great looking rhubarb. The other thing that you can do is take a pot and put it over your rhubarb. Watch this. All right, see the pot? See the rhubarb? Why did I just do that? I did that because the heat that the clay pot gathers through the day on a sunny day is going to radiate down on top of the rhubarb, and I'm going to get early rhubarb. There's nothing like early rhubarb, except, of course, an old rhubarb. Mark Cullen, helping you survive COVID-19 through gardening. MarkCullen.com.